You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. What if I told you the one thing people criticize most about Coco Gauff is actually the secret that makes her even more exceptional? Andy Roddick, former world number one, just revealed a negative about Gauff that shocked fans and turned into the biggest compliment of her career. Coco Gauff's rise in tennis has been nothing short of spectacular. At just 21 years old, she has already accomplished things that most players don't achieve in a lifetime: a Grand Slam title, a top 5 ranking, massive endorsements, and the role of being the face of American tennis. But according to former world number one Andy Roddick, there is one thing about Coco Gauff that people often label as a negative. And yet, Roddick believes this exact flaw is what makes her one of the most impressive athletes of her generation. Oh, what is this mysterious trait? Let's break it all down. Recently, Andy Roddick made headlines when discussing Coco Gauff's game, mentality, and rapid progress. While many analysts praise Gauff's athleticism, speed, and unmatched maturity, Roddick pointed out something very different. He highlighted what critics often call Coco's weakness: her forehand inconsistency and the constant pressure she receives in the media because of it. But instead of framing it as a negative, Roddick flipped the narrative entirely, said that the most impressive thing about Gauff is how she continues to rise, win big matches, and break records despite having a part of her game that experts love to scrutinize. And Roddick's own words: the fact that she is a Grand Slam champion, a top 5 player, and one of the best defensive players in women's tennis while still improving key parts of her game is remarkable. He essentially said, Coco Gauff is dominating tennis without even being at her ceiling yet. Most young players need every tool in their arsenal to survive on the WTA Tour. They need perfect technique, perfect confidence, and perfect rhythm. Coco? She's winning with a forehand that experts still debate about. She's beating the best in the world, including Iga Swiatek, Aryna Sabalenka, and Ons Jabeur, with a weapon that analysts say is not fully developed. And this is exactly Roddick's point. Gauff's flaw doesn't define her, it highlights how extraordinary she already is. Because if this is her weakness, imagine how good she'll become once she perfects it. Her game is still evolving. Her ceiling is still rising. Her potential is still expanding. That's what makes her dangerous. That's what makes her unique. And that's what makes her future terrifying for the rest of the WTA. White medium star mental toughness, the real key. Roddick didn't stop at the technical side of Gauff's game. He also emphasized something that truly separates Gauff from her generation: mental resilience. We've seen it countless times. As she loses the first set, she adjusts. Her forehand misfires. She finds another strategy. The crowd is against her. She locks in. Critics talk. She uses it as fuel. This is the champion mentality that greats like Serena Williams, Venus Williams, and yes, Andy Roddick recognize instantly. Gauff has that mental makeup. The type you cannot teach. The type that wins Grand Slams. It's not just her athleticism. Not just her speed. Not just her intelligence. It's her ability to adapt, grow, and stay patient under pressure. That's why Roddick believes that Coco Gauff is already ahead of schedule. When Coco Gauff won the US Open title in 2023, she didn't just win a trophy, she won the hearts of millions of American fans. What makes her special for the USA audience? She's articulate, and mature beyond her years, a humble yet confident, a strong role model, and she competes with fire. She represents the next generation of American greatness, the bridge between Serena's era and the future. USA fans love her because she brings excitement, energy, and unpredictability to every match. And now, with Roddick publicly supporting her and praising her development, her legacy continues to grow. Here's the bottom line: if Coco Gauff is already a Grand Slam champion, a top 5 player, and the face of American tennis with a part of her game that isn't even refined yet, then the rest of the WTA should be very, very concerned. Roddick sees it. Analysts see it. Fans see it. And most importantly, Coco sees it. This is not a player who is content with one major title. This is someone who is hungry for greatness, and she hasn't even peaked. Her future? limitless. Her potential, historic. Her story, just beginning. And that is why Andy Roddick's negative about Coco Gauff is actually the biggest compliment she could ever receive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.